Hi, my name is Reed, and I'll be talking to you about how to write an interview report. First of all, it's important to know that the content of your report is always going to be more important than the rating you give. The first paragraph of your report should really be a roadmap for the entire thing. Give us a few summary sentences on your general impressions of the interview. What was it like to be in the room with the student? Then the body of your report will provide the evidence and the why of it. Since you don't have to come to any conclusions, you might end with some thoughts on how the student would contribute to the Yale community. Remember that we don't need a full, entire play-by-play. While we don't have any hard or strict parameters on the length of your report, extremely succinct reports can often lack the necessary detail to be compelling. And extremely long reports sometimes have too many unnecessary details, which can muddle your impressions. In general, we recommend that interviewers complete their reports as soon as possible after concluding the interview, so that your memories are fresh. However, that doesn't mean that we expect you to have a word-for-word recap of the entire conversation. Instead, provide us with some quotes or paraphrase of it. The admissions committee already has a student's academic credentials and extracurricular resume. So while that information may come up in the conversation, you don't need to give us all of it. Instead, focus on a student's passion for their academic area and how they express that, or the authenticity of their interest in a certain extracurricular. Remember that if you're going to make any broad assertions, you need to back them up with evidence. If you say that a student is going to be a great conversationalist in the dining hall, tell us why. Finally, above all, remember that the interview report should not be a value judgment piece about whether a student should be admitted to Yale. You've only had a conversation with them, so the report needs to focus on that interaction.